Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be predicting the scores and results for week 13 of the 2018-2019 Premier League season. Now if you'd like to know how well we and you got on in week 12, then I've left a link in the description to the week 12 video, but hopefully you've already seen that anyway. Overall though, Nathan, you're on 88 points for the season and I'm on 100 points. But enough of that, let's just get stuck in to week 13.
So the first match of the weekend will be between Brighton and Leicester on the south coast. Now, Brighton, 12th place, they're doing okay. Lost their last two matches. We beat them last time around, Cardiff. Yeah. A good win, really good win for the Bluebirds, of course. Callum Patterson, Kadeem Harris was exceptional, and then Saul Bamba sneaking in that win. That last goal at the end. But Leicester picking up form. They haven't lost in about 3 or 4 matches now, I believe. I think that Leicester are going to go to the Amex, dominate and take home the 3 points, and I think it's going to be a 2-0 Leicester victory.
Okay, well, for this one I think it's going to end at all square. Brighton are smarting since that 2-1 defeat at the Cardiff City Stadium. Their fans are not happy with the referee, but Cardiff had so much bad luck throughout the season. They had all the luck in that game against Brighton last time out. It wasn't the best of games, but they did pull through. In this match though, as I said, I think it's going to end at all square. Brighton are going to be pulling out all the stops to win this match. I don't think they've got enough quality to beat Leicester. Leicester sort of in okayish form at the moment. I think they're going to, quality-wise, you know, they are better than Brighton, but I think Brighton, difficult to beat at home. I can see this one ending in a 1-1 draw. Next up, we've got Everton against Cardiff up at Goodison Park. Everton, so much quality throughout their ranks against Cardiff team at the bottom end of the table. But, you know, Cardiff been playing well throughout the season. Just when they come up against the big boys, they do find it difficult because of the lack of quality, really, or top quality that they haven't got in the Bluebird side. Everton, the likes of Richarlison, I think he scored for Brazil on Tuesday evening. Got the likes of Sigurdsson coming up against his counterpart in the Icelandic team, Gunnarsson, of course, so that will be an interesting battle in the middle midfield. But I think Everton, it pains me to say, I think they're going to run out 2-1 victors in this fixture. I hope I'm wrong though.
I think we have a chance of getting points in this fixture.
Yeah.
I think we're going to take them as long as Neil Warnock puts out the correct team with the correct tactics, and we just have the luck and the referee on our side, even though refs don't seem to turn up at the Cardiff games. But anyway, I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw. 1-1
draw. Do you think Patterson will score again? Because I think he's got 3 in the last 4 or 3 in the last 5 fixtures. So. Yeah. And he's been away on Scottish duty as well, playing it right back, and he's playing it up front for Cardiff.
But anyway, next up we have Fulham versus Southampton. Now the first managerial casualty has come through. Claudio Ranieri, what an appointment there for Fulham. Going up against the Southampton team, who are in trouble, of course. They did draw last time out, but let's just say Mark Hughes is in a bit of a precarious position at the moment. Ranieri is going to have the team fired up, and I think for the first time in over 6 games, they are going to get points.
Wow.
I think it will be a 2-1 victory to Fulham.
Really?
Yes.
I think that would be only their 2nd win of the season if that comes to fruition. I think Fulham are going to get points as well. I think it's going to be a cagey affair. I think Ranieri has already said about this team, they're too open. They need to shore up the defence, and I think they will if he's been working with his players all week, although, you know, a lot of them have probably been away on international duty. I think it's going to end all square at 0-0. Southampton don't concede a lot of goals in these types of games, and I think they'll be happy with a point. And I think even Fulham will be happy with a point, even though their fans think they should be winning this sort of fixture. But if they can stop, you know, if they can keep a clean sheet, then you've got to say, Fulham fans, you'll be happy with that. Okay, moving on to the next fixture, we've got Manchester United against Crystal Palace. Man United, they are in 8th position at the moment, outside, you know, not where they want to be. Crystal Palace, I can't see them. They're you know, they haven't won for quite a while now, and going away to Old Trafford, I don't think they're going to get much purchase up there. I can see Manchester United, the Red Devils, winning this one fairly comfortably, 3-1.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Crystal Palace seem to be really struggling at the moment, just not able to get results. They lost last time out to Tottenham. They've been losing games left, right and centre. They have had a tricky run of form though, but...
Yeah, the fixtures have been difficult.
But
like Arsenal as well. They actually got a draw, didn't they?
That was a very good result actually, but going away to Old Trafford, Crystal Palace don't travel well away, I don't think. And I think it's going to be a 2-1 victory to Man United.
Quite narrow then.
Yeah, I think it'll be a narrow game.
Okay.
Next up we have Watford v Liverpool. Liverpool only managing to beat Fulham 2-0. Quite shocked about that really. I thought it'd be 7-1.
Yeah, you said in the last fixture. And I think, well, Fulham had their chances as well. Mitrovic ruled offside, I think it was, for that header.
Yeah.
And then, of course, as we said in the review show, where Liverpool went at the other end and scored.
Good at counter-attacking, you see. But Watford, 7th position, cagey form, constantly up and down. But I think Liverpool are going to win this one comfortably. An away win, 3-0.
Yeah, I agree. I think Liverpool are going to win this one. I don't think it's going to be that comfortable. Watford up and down with their form. Liverpool are going to be too strong, even though a lot of their players have been away on international duty. 2-0 to me for Liverpool. Next up we got West Ham against Manchester City at the Olympic Stadium, or they call it London Stadium now. This is going to be a straightforward victory to Manchester City. Of course, they've got quality throughout their ranks. West Ham, okay, they're kind of turning fortunes round slightly now. I don't think they've lost in the last 3 or 4 matches, but they're coming up against the champions-elect really in Manchester City. And I can see Manchester City, as I said, winning this one 2-0.
I think it's going to be 3-0 actually, so I'm going to say 3-0. Too much quality there.
Okay.
Next up we have Tottenham v Chelsea at Wembley. This is the 5:30 kickoff. Chelsea getting loads of draws lately. They drew last time out to Everton. I thought that was a good result for Everton, to be honest. Tottenham have had a good run of form, even though their run of form has been pretty decent, playing the likes of Huddersfield, West Ham, Wolves, Crystal Palace, but they did lose to Man City recently.
I think everybody will though, or most teams will.
I think they might be invincibles this year, you never know, along with Liverpool, but yeah, I think Chelsea are going to continue their unbeaten start, and I think it's going to be 2-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah, I agree. I think Chelsea are going to go away to Wembley and win, but I think they're going to get a narrow win. Tottenham don't concede that many goals. I think Trippier may be out, still injured. I'm not sure. I'll have to check on that. Yeah, as I said, they don't concede that many goals. Scoring-wise, they're not scoring that many either, but I think Chelsea are going to narrowly win this one 1-0 and send the blue part of London back home happy. Moving on to the Sunday fixtures, we see the first one of the day, which is Bournemouth against Arsenal. Bournemouth been excellent this season, but their form is sort of up and down. As you could say, that the same case of Arsenal, they did go on that fantastic run, but kind of slipping up slightly in the past few weeks. I think they've drawn their last 3 matches, and I think that drawing sequence is going to continue at the Cherries this weekend, and I can see this one ending up as a 1-1 draw, and maybe Callum Wilson will score again, as he scored for England recently as well. I
think this is going to be a narrow game, 6th v 5th. Even though Bournemouth's form has been going downhill recently, I think it's going to continue to go downhill. I think Arsenal are just going to continue to do extremely well in the league, and I think it's going to be a narrow 2-1 victory down on the south coast to Arsenal. Yeah, this one could go either way. I've gone for a draw, but you know, Arsenal with the quality up front, Lacazette, Aubameyang, if Ozil's on form, then yeah, they will run out victors. But yeah, we'll see what happens this weekend on that one. Next up we have Wolves versus Huddersfield now. Huddersfield, 19th position, 7 points, picking up the odd draw here, the odd draw there, but conceding goals here, conceding goals there. They've only scored 6 goals this season, that's the worst in the league. I think their goal drought is going to continue. I think they're going to be absolutely stepped on by Wolves, and I think it's going to be 3-0 to Wolves. 3-0,
yes. Okay, yeah, I agree. I think Wolves are going to win this one. Although, with Huddersfield, they could grind out a 0-0 draw on this. They're not, as we say, they've only scored 6 goals this season so far. Wolves very cagey at the back, or they have been earlier in the season. I think they're going to get back to winning ways, Wolves, because they haven't won in their last 4 matches. But I can see them getting back to winning ways after this international break. And I can see this one being 2-0 to Wolverhampton Wanderers. The final fixture of the weekend is on Monday evening, and that's between Burnley and Newcastle. Super Monday, it's not really Super Sunday, is it?
Monday Night Football.
Yeah, I don't know. This one could go either way. Burnley, not the best so far this season. Newcastle picking up a bit of form. They're up to 14th in the table. I don't think they're going to go away and win this match. I can just see it ending in a score draw, and I'm going to go for 1-1 in this fixture.
Yeah, I've gone for 1-1 as well. I think this is going to be a really tight game. Well, it's 14 v 15. It's going to be cagey as anything. You never know, they might sneak 2 goals at the end. Either team could, but it's just going to be tight. 50-50 possession, about 5 shots each.
Right, okay.
There's not going to be much happening. 1-1.
Okay then, guys, that's our predictions for week 13. As always, I'm going to leave a template of these fixtures in the description. All you need to do is copy and paste that into your comment and leave your predictions, and what will happen, the top scorer of this week will get a shout out in the next video. Now, is there anything you'd like to discuss before we go?
Sub to my channel, link in description.
Yeah, there's not going to be a vlog this weekend.
Not this weekend, no.
No, maybe we'll do something else video wise over the weekend.
I'll try and get another video out on the channel, something different, but
maybe the Cardiff City one, because people have been asking, haven't they?
Maybe if I edit that video, it's still in the file waiting to be edited.
Fantastic. Okay then, guys, thanks for watching as always, and we'll see you all in the next video.